streamers are up big right now, and none are up bigger than XQC.
Oh my goodness.
XQC has had a fucking solid month and a half, I'd say.
Yeah, he's doing great right now.
Motherfucker. I mean, he's doing something, bro. Like, all right. So I remember the last time me and Joey were on an episode. Right after we stopped recording, we were still talking for like hours after. And we're like, bro, you see that like XQC deal where he got like $100 million from Kick?
Jesus.
That's like old news at this point. That guy just got a contract bigger than LeBron. I think LeBron gets $99 million to play basketball. XQC is the LeBron of streaming. Like, mathematically, he's the LeBron. And, like, recently, he has been getting dogpiled. And, you know, he's been trying to fight it off to, like, some effect. I think he's kind of making it worse, to be honest. But, you know, we'll see. So, there's a guy that makes these, like, pseudo-documentary things on YouTube. And his channel is called Let Me Know. There's a very famous video that he made where it's, like, a recreation of the whole DB Cooper incident where the guy, like, steals a bunch of money on a plane and then jumps out and no one ever found him. He's made videos about like all kinds of shit like that, right?
Yeah, like real in-depth research shit.
Yeah, it's like this guy clearly spent like months working on this and he has a whole fucking team of people producing it with him.
Yeah.
And a few weeks back, he dropped a video about JFK. And it was specifically about everything that happened in the book depository the day JFK was shot. To try to see, like, okay, well, how likely is it that it was Lee Harvey Oswald? What, you know, does this story make any sense? Here's literally every single piece of information I could find about the book depository all day. And he, like, mapped it out chronologically. Like, this is, like, some top-tier documentary shit, right? This is some shit that, like, amazing documentaries on, like, Netflix and shit would do. And this guy just posted it for free on YouTube.
WMANs.
Yeah. It's fucking great. But then a bunch of people who are not Let Me Know realized, wait a minute, if you search Let Me Know JFK video, like right underneath his video is a bunch of videos of the exact thumbnail that are all the like the length of the video with like 20 extra minutes on it and some streamer's face on it. And that a bunch of people on Twitch have just been watching the video on stream and contributing like nothing. And then re-uploading it to YouTube.
Yeah.
And they're like, that seems kind of shitty though, right? And then it sparked this whole big back and forth between YouTube and Twitch about like, is that stealing? And it was interesting because in watching all of the people talking about it, I don't want to say discourse because I feel like that's too nice a word for it. I feel like that, I don't know, kind of paints it like better than it was because it was kind of retarded, the whole thing. I guess everyone just forgot that we already have a word for what that is. I haven't seen a single person use the word that does exist. So everyone goes, is it theft? And I think like the answer to that question depends. Do you think that plagiarism is theft?
Yeah.
Because that's what I think it is. I think reacting to someone's video like that is plagiarism. Because whenever you say it's theft, someone goes, okay, well, prove what money he lost.
Yeah.
Right? Prove the money that Let Me Know lost. And it's like, well, you can't because Let Me Know hasn't even really complained about this. Or if he has, it hasn't been public. He hasn't said shit about this.
Yeah.
So
it's really the boys just writing for him.
Yeah, it's a bunch of other people that are like either they just don't like streamers or there are other people on YouTube that have their shit reacted to and they think it's predatory or whatever. And the streamers go, okay, but you can't even prove damage. And it's like, well, does that mean anything though? Because if I plagiarize something in like a school project, it's still not looked upon favorably.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't make money off of it, which is like already kind of bold to say like they didn't make money off of it because obviously the streamers have been making fucking bank off of it.
Yeah, I think XQC even admitted out loud, like, I make bank off it.
Well, it's funny because, like, XQC clearly did make a lot of money, and also XQC just got a $100 million contract from Kick to stream on Kick. And I'm 1,000,000% certain in that contract they say you have to stream for a certain amount of hours. There's no way they were like, just whenever you do stream, whenever you get around to it, do it on Kick. They're like, no, like, if we're going to give you $100 million, you need to reach some threshold of, like, hours streamed. Which is basically industry standard for streamers. I know a bunch of other streamers that have big contracts like that have a minimum amount of time they need to stream in order to get paid. He got $100 million contract, and if his like stream hours are just watching what other people have made on YouTube, that is kind of plagiarism, and it's kind of making him bank. Right? I think it's weird that no one's bringing that up. Every time I saw, like, well, is it stealing money directly out of the YouTube creator's pocket? It's like, do you need to prove that? Like,
yeah, I mean, probably.
Why is that the goalpost?
Yeah.
Right? Like, they're like, well, we don't even see strong evidence because, you know, it's like, you look at Lemino's statistics and it looks like the video didn't even do worse after XQC reacted to it and uploaded it to the same platform. It's like,
well, it could have done better, you don't know.
Yeah, it could have done better, you don't know. And also, they paid him $100 million. He can't just, like, he can't do his own fucking thing.
Yeah, literally,
like,
though.
Bro, go make your own fucking video. What do you want?
That's so true.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro makes too much money to be doing lazy shit.
Yeah. Oh, Lemino's whole video just appeared on Kick, and the guy that put it there was paid $100 million by Kick, and Lemino got 0 cents from that. Kick paid him $0.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
That does kind of seem like theft now, doesn't it? Like,
yeah. See, what they should do is he should be like, all right, look, this stream got X amount of, you know, fucking whatever bullshit. Here's some money for helping me create content.
Yeah, well, it should be like, listen, bro, I just got $100 million. If you want me to pay you a little bit of money to license it, then there's no problem. Then it's completely fine. If it's like, listen, bro, I'll give you $10,000 and I get to just use everything on your channel on my stream.
Yeah, like that would be cool with me. Like,
yeah, then I'd be like, okay, well, he licensed it. That's completely fine, right? Like, okay, every other place that people are creating any kind of art form, this is viewed as like, this is settled, right? If you're making a movie and you use a copyrighted song in the movie, you need to pay the person or get sued.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Oh, but are people watching the movie instead of listening to the song?
Yeah.
No, but that's not the point.
Yeah, and if you're making a movie, you can't just play a movie and talk over it every fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then release that as your movie.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be like, well, listen, my fucking stupid ass face was in the bottom corner, and I was like, damn, bro, that's wild every like 5 minutes, and now it's my movie.
Yeah,
like,
I coughed a couple times.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I did get up for a 25-minute stretch in the middle, but that's fine, bro. Whatever. Who cares? So I was like, I don't understand why everyone is like orb of confusion as soon as they start talking about this. Like, you have to prove loss or something. It's like, no, everything else is very clear. If you're using it in a transformative way, it's fine. But all the streamers are like, no, it's clearly not transformative. If they like sued me for this, they'd probably win. Which is like, why are you admitting to that? That seems like you're just giving the whole argument away.
Yeah, and it's like, it's weird to me because I feel like if you're going to watch Lemino's video and you watch it on stream, okay. Right? Fine. Re-uploading it is crazy.
Yeah, I would say even watching it on stream is pretty fucked up. But re-uploading it is like definitely not okay.
Like, that's nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're out of your fucking mind. Like, XQC uploads a video on YouTube of Lemino's entire video with his face on it.
Going, wow, chat, is this real?
Yeah, exactly. He goes, chat, is this real? Is Lee Harvey Oswald, is he real? Did he do this?
Yeah.
And then
there's like a 4-minute span where he's yelling at a chatter like,
yeah, XQC.
And then it goes back to Lemino's video.
He's not really giving much insight into the whole situation. Like, XQC's kind of a moron. Like,
kind of.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know how much of this is my bias because I generally hate like Twitch culture.
I respect that.
Holy shit, XQC's dumb.
Oh my god, yeah. Someone taught him big words and he thinks it made him smart.
I saw a clip of him. He's on stream, and I really hope this is a bit. I really hope this is him joking, but I genuinely can't tell. Where he's like, he's saying it in his fucking goofy accent, which changes every time I hear it to something less comprehensible. I don't know why, but for some reason, like the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, it's because he's European. He's not European. I think he's like French Canadian or some shit. Like,
Yeah, he's from Quebec.
yeah, bro, that's no excuse to sound like that. Fucking,
I don't know. I heard a female streamer who sounded just like him, and she was like, "It's just how Quebec people sound," but she could just be ripping him.
Yeah, dude, I'm adding Quebec to the list of places that I viscerally hate.
I'm down. Fuck them.
Yeah, my list of places I viscerally hate is now the entire nation of Germany and Quebec. So XQC is like, he's doing his thing, and he has like a drink next to him, and he's asking his chat, why is it that when he has a drink, there's water materializing from nowhere onto the outside of the cup?
What do you mean he's asking that?
He's asking, chat, why is it that when I have a drink with ice, there's water on the outside of the cup, but I didn't pour water on the outside of the cup?
It's called condensation because there's water vapor in the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then he like Googles it, and it's like, did you mean condensation? Because if a surface is cold, it will cause water in the air to condense from vapor into liquid, and then it grabs onto the end of the surface. Like, and he's fucking bewildered by this. He has like no idea what he's reading.
This is maniacal.
Yeah, I was like, dude, there's no shot he had to on stream look up what condensation is. There's no chance.
Is this his first time encountering it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bro, what the fuck how long have you been on Earth? Like, does he not know that like there's a small amount of water vapor in the air? Like, can someone please explain humidity to him? Like,
yeah, like I'm more concerned with what Nate said. Like, was that the first time he experienced condensation?
Yeah, this is the first time he's ever had a drink with ice in it. He's like, bro, what the fuck? What, the water's coming from nowhere.
Or maybe worse, the first time he noticed?
Yeah, oh my god, wait, if you put ice in a cup, it makes water materialize from nowhere, from thin air. How's it doing
I thought he was spawning water.
Yeah, he thought like just having a cold drink just made water appear from the ether. It just summons it. And I was like, dude, I really hope to God that he's joking, but I can't tell. Legitimately, I don't know. Like, I just don't. And then I saw a compilation of him trying to read things, and it was like, okay, all right, you know what? Maybe he doesn't know what condensation is.
Yeah, no, he does not now.
Maybe he doesn't. There's a clip of him playing the opening of Uncharted 4. And it's bad, though. Like, I want to give him a little bit of credit, because if he's from Quebec, then French might be his first language.
It is.
Okay. French might be his first language, and the game opening starts with, like, a quote, and it's in cursive. Like, it's in English, and it's in cursive, and he looks at an eye. So the sentence is, like, it's supposed to be some quote from some fake historical guy, and it's like, I have always blah, 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 or whatever, and he looks at it, and he just goes, J have always. Like, he just thought it was, the quote starts with the capital J for no reason. So this is the guy we're talking about, right? And then he decides a good move to correct the public record about people saying that, listen, you kind of stole Lemino's video like that, and streamers at large are kind of stealing a lot of videos, and it's getting them these big contracts, right? Like, any other medium, this would be like immediately frowned upon. Like I said earlier, if some movie execs were like, we're making a movie and we're just going to steal a copyrighted song and we get paid millions of dollars because we made a movie, we can't prove damages to the music label. It's like the music label would sue the shit out of them, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
Like, we just drop a full copyright song, didn't ask, didn't pay for it. Like, that's why you license music. If you license it, it's not a debate at all. It's clearly okay. If a movie company, if a production house goes to a music label and says, we'll pay you, can we use your music? And they're like, yeah, go for it, chief. Like, then it's fine.
Then it's do your thing, bro.
Yeah, then it's fine. They paid for it. They're allowed to use it.
Then it's do your thing 21.
Oh yeah, but it's like publicity for the fucking music.
Yeah, it's
Like you'll hear it in that movie and go, "Oh, that song's pretty good. What's that?" And then fucking buy it. Like,
well, I don't buy music.
Yeah.
no, but you know what I mean. Like when this shit first started, that's what you did.
Yeah. It was sort of cross promotion, but it wasn't like we'll
You
just
still
give
had
it
to pay
you
for it.
free. Yeah, they still had to license it.
No, absolutely, but it's also promotion.
Yeah, like what was it?
Like you're say no.
What band was it that got all that shit because they were the reason that like Napster or LimeWire shut down?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear that.
I think it was like Metallica or something. There was some band that had this sort of yeah, they had like this hardcore image, but then like some music piracy site comes out, and then them and RIA, like the music fucking licensing agency or whatever, are like suing them into oblivion. Completely kills their whole fucking business model. And I was like, wait, this band seemed like, oh, hardcore, break all the rules, but if you infringe on our copyright, we will fucking kill your entire business.
Yeah, break all the rules, but don't break our rules.
Yeah, but don't break our fucking intellectual property rights. That's fucking kosher.
Too far.
Yeah, that's too far. That's a bridge too far, pal. Slow down. You're like, you're Metallica. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, so XQC, everyone is blowing up, and it's this big fucking fight online between both sides, both not knowing what plagiarism is. And he decides he's going to go on H3H3's podcast and have a little mini debate with him about this.
This was a bad look.
This was a fucking terrible look. This was so bad. This was horrendous.
Yeah, it was awful.
This was, so H3H3 kind of used to be
There's people apart, man.
big YouTube guy. He's pretty.
Wait, if you don't know who H3H3 is, you're a retard.
Yeah, I think H3H3 has fallen off, but this was like a vintage moment for him, I think. This is like when there's a quarterback that used to be great, and then he just never really got to the Super Bowl. But just one random game, he pops the fuck off, and you're like, oh my god, he's still in there. That's what this
the beast
was.
is still there.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, wait, he had a vintage moment in him. That's crazy. So, interestingly enough, H3H3 had a court case a few years ago that would have been the precedent case for any of these streamers being sued. H3H3 back in the day made react videos where it was like actually transformative. Because
I remember that.
That's the thing.
He was like the only one to do good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would take someone's video but make it a different thing. Like with his own, he would pause the video and then cut to a completely different thing that he had created and do his own bits and jokes throughout. So it was like, okay, you don't need to license that because it's just, he didn't yank your entire video. He made his own video using segments of yours, which is fair use.
Yeah.
And they went to court over it because the guy whose video H3H3 had used didn't agree. And the judge literally said, this is textbook fair use. It's transformative. It's not a market replacement for the guy's first video. It's not copyright infringing. And that case would be used as precedent. XQC decided that was the guy to go argue his case against. It was like,
some decision.
The preeminent fucking case on this whole thing started because of this guy, XQC, who doesn't know how to read or what condensation is. But it would be wise for him to go talk to H3H3 about this. And it goes predictably. What the fuck, Twitch? Why does everything keep going predictably? What the fuck, bro? It's really funny if you guys haven't seen it. It's amazing. There's a point in the video where XQC just kind of gets upset, and in the middle of H3 being like, well, you kind of stole that guy's video though. He just goes, okay, Ethan, but you're bald.
Yeah. Which is crazy because Ethan has a full head of hair.
Yeah. H3H3 is not bald. Like there's plenty.
A little bit.
There's plenty that you could come over him for, right? You could be like, listen, Ethan, you're fat. Like bro's kind of fat. I'll give him that. But, like, his hairline's fine, though. Why would you call him bald?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is that? What is that even? First off, nothing to do with what you were talking about. Second, it's not even true.
Yeah.
just the big brain on this guy.
Yeah, so then my favorite highlight of the debate is he's like, okay, but what am I supposed to do when I'm streaming for that long then? Like, the people are coming to my stream for me. They're not coming for a Let Me Know's video. I could get up and do the fucking worm on stream for 8 hours and people would still watch. And then he decides to get up from his chair and lay down on the floor and do the worm.
Bro got fucked up.
I don't know why he did this. I don't
Bro
know
had
why
him on the floor doing the worm.
I don't know why he thought that was like, that was his
A
fucking
win.
slam dunk. He's like, bro is not ready for me to actually do the worm. Like, oh yeah, you don't think it's transformative? Well, check this shit out. Like, you are just too stupid. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. You're unfortunately dumb.
Yeah, it was like, dude, what did Kick pay you $100 million for if your whole argument is like, well, listen, dude, I could literally do anything. My audience is all bots. Like, they'll just watch anything I do.
Like, does bro think he's Donald Trump? I could shoot somebody in Times Square.
Exactly. It's like, bro, you're not, like, you can't just, do you really think if you just sat there doing nothing, everyone would just, like, still watch? I'm sure there's a small amount of people that would, that are just super parasocial or whatever. But, like, I think most people would just be like, man, this is boring. I'm out of here. And it's so funny because he's like, well, yeah, dude, I could be doing literally anything. So then do that instead.
Yeah, do literally that.
Yeah, dude, I could do the fucking worm. It doesn't matter what I do in stream. So then why are you stealing?
Yeah.
Like,
if you can do anything, bro.
It's like if I robbed a bank and they were like, bro, we have you on on 4K security camera stealing from the vault. I'm like, bro, why would I even steal? I'm too rich. I have so much money. Why would I steal? It's like, why do we have you on video stealing then? Like, I agree. It doesn't make any sense for you to do that. I don't know why you did, but we can prove that you did.
Literally, though.
Yeah, you have $100 billion in the bank and then stole something from a bank.
Yeah, you have LeBron money and you can't kill 1 hour? Really? On stream, you can't entertain a stream of people that you just said will fucking watch you do anything? Like, bro, just go fucking bowling or something, bro. I don't know. Go do anything. Like,
and like, have a content team if you're not talented.
Yes, like, that's the thing. Like,
you have $100 million, you can afford it.
Like, dude, every clip I've seen of Kai Cenat is like he's at a production like studio, right? He's got like people. He's got like
he's got teams.
He's got a camera crew and a bunch of people on screen as talent. It's like,
doesn't John come and do that?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But like, there are streamers that will like plan shit out ahead of time and be like, let me plan some bits, right? Like, Ludwig has like a game show that he runs.
Yeah.
Like, do that. Then that's completely yours. Like, no one's saying Ludwig stole the fucking like game show that he runs from anyone because it's his thing.
Yeah.
Like, it might
Your
be
thing
like,
can't be stealing people's shit.
Yeah, it's like, okay, maybe he's stealing Jeopardy's format, but he's not just rebroadcasting episodes of Jeopardy. He's like, yeah, let me make it my own game show and I'll be the host because I have streamer money. Like, oh, okay, perfect. He's creating his own thing. Literally exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, unironically, the standard, the bare fucking minimum is like, just have it be your own thing. If XQC just played a video game, it would be fine, which is what he got famous for in the first place.
For being good at, yeah.
Yeah, like everyone, like the only reason he popped off was Overwatch. Like, if he was just playing Overwatch, no one would have any beef with him.
Yeah. And he used to play Overwatch for like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, yeah, obviously he can hit these big, like, okay, we'll give you 100 million, but you need to stream like, I don't know, 600 hours this year or something. Like, if you're playing Overwatch for 12 hours a day, you will crush that 600 hour mark.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, you know, why the fuck are you watching someone else's YouTube video? It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? It's like literally anything but theft.
Yeah.
So
whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. It is your stream, dude. Like, make your own thing. I don't know. Create something. You're a creator, are you not? All right, we can move off this.
Alrighty.
I feel like we've been dunking on streamers long enough.
I
All
have
right.
a question.
Do we want to dunk on Logan Paul, or
Yes.
do we want to dunk on a women's basketball team?